I think one of the main challenges actually around market fit, because yes, there's investment, yes, there's all the other bits of being a founder, and I don't mean to undermine that, but it's, unless you know and you really find that market fit, then it has to flow from there. And actually that's quite hard, and particularly some of the businesses that we work with in fintech, your end client is financial services, that's a 2-year sales cycle when you're mature. So actually at that very early stage, and when you're scaling and trying to make sure that it's a really difficult journey for them. In terms of legal challenges, I think it's getting the balance of the maturity of the company and the affordability of the advice, because they probably need even more advice up front, but the affordability and the accessibility of that, the legal services at that stage, that's the constant tightrope, isn't it, that a founder and any entrepreneur is walking. So, and that's across everything, and there's such a broad range of advice that they need, beyond employability and the IP and contracts and commercial and cyber and data. It's just, the list goes on, doesn't it? But how do you get the right advice at the appropriate stage at a cost that they can afford? Universities, higher education, such a vital part of any ecosystem. You need that triple helix working together with industry and policy to make economic ecosystems really thrive. What you need though also is that expertise and that pipeline of research, the ideas coming through it, but not just, take AI. AI is a general technology which can be deployed. So you need to combine that with that cross-sectorial intelligence and really trying to understand. I think that's the role sometimes organisations that I work for, we're trying to help bring that industry insight. So it's not just AI, it's AI in the legal context, because you can then drive smart data and law tech and service clients in a different way. So that's what, if I had a magic wand, that's what we would fast track to the future to do. Well, it is a rapidly evolving landscape, isn't it? I mean, 2 years ago we were talking about AI adoption and it felt too soon, and suddenly ChatGPT arrived on the second, and now we're just in a different world, aren't we? And you put that into context of regulation, how hard is that for a regulator to provide those protections and look after consumers and end users whilst not really fully understanding, as anyone does yet, the consequences of this technology, and you turn around and it's changed. So I think at the moment it's incredibly difficult for everybody. No one's trying to have malice or unintended consequences, but not really knowing where certain things can lead to is probably the biggest challenge right now. We think the West Midlands is obviously a thriving place, particularly for next generation services. However, it's about storytelling. It's also about leadership. And I think cluster management, it sounds like, oh, what do you do? Half my friends and family don't know what I do. I say I'm a cluster manager. That means that we work across the whole ecosystem, try and provide that centrality, the leadership, the connectivity, because without that, everyone has an idea about what it is, but you've got people pulling possibly in slightly different directions. And I think through leadership, collective storytelling and narrative, we can really drive this region forwards.